Have you ever wondered why Africans have embraced Christianity and Islam to such a great degree? This is an important discussion in Pan-Africanist circles. There is, however, a camp that implies that Africans are so colonized and so brainwashed that we cannot think for ourselves, and that is the reason we embrace this quote-unquote foreign religions. But from a sociological point of view, for me the truth is clear as day. The value systems of these two faiths are very much aligned with African cultural values. It's all about resonance. So what is African culture? The philosophical bedrock of all African culture is Ubuntu. Ubuntu means that I am because we are. It means that the individual exists not just because the collective exists, but to serve the collective. Ubuntu has 4 pillars. First pillar is co-identity. This means that Africans see themselves in each other. The second pillar is interconnectedness. Africans see themselves as indivisible with each other. The third pillar is interdependence. Africans acknowledge that we cannot exist without each other. And the fourth pillar is co-creation. Africans believe that everyone has a role to play to create the best society for those living and the best future for those to come. Ubuntu cultural values are godly values. Ubuntu promotes goodness and light. Ubuntu promotes love, kinship, courage, generosity, equality, mercy, integrity, responsibility, modesty, hospitality, chastity, justice, peace, patience, forgiveness, temperance, respect, humility, the perpetuation of customs and traditions, preservation of all life, responsible stewardship of all nature and the animal kingdom. Ubuntu, all about goodness. And these are the very same values that authentic Bible-based Christianity promotes. And as far as I know, these are the same values that Islam is promoting. Actually, most indigenous cultures globally embrace these same values. When I say indigenous, I mean the cultures that were grown over time for many centuries through trial and error and other influences that came through migration, trade, travel, intermarriage. Authentic, organic cultures. Not all cultures are organically developed. Say, for instance, Western culture. Western culture is nothing near organic. It is a very manufactured pseudo-culture. It is man-made by a few to achieve very specific economic and political agendas. So, and the value systems show Western culture is all about hatred because it is white supremacist culture. White supremacy is the race construct and hatred. Those words are all interchangeable. They mean the same thing. It is hatred for others and the exaltation of one human group as the superior and preferred group. The value system, of course, is hatred, inequality, competition, impunity, entitlement, materialism, white centrality, scarcity thinking, of course, individualism, hypocrisy, and fatalism. These values of this pseudo-culture, this manufactured thing from the West that is totally anti-human, is the antithesis of African culture. I'm saying all this to the people who think that embracing Western culture is modernization. Actually, for the African, embracing Western culture is regression. It is an infantile, self-destructive culture. Christianity and Islam have a value system that is much closer to our African culture, if not identical to our African culture, than Westernization will ever be. Following the West is not progress. For the African, following the West is regression. Westernization is regression.